Alright, hello everybody and welcome back. Just leaving off this last run. Apparently you can keep playing and just kind of go infinite. I'm not going to bother with that. But maybe when the full game comes out we'll do some infinites. That sounds like cool. That sounds like fun, not like cool. Also, apparently you can save your runs. So you can come back around to them. That's actually really cool. I love that. So, we now have a win on Sir Bonalot and a win on Count Clawula. We need one more win, and then we will have the ability to get the cool keys or whatever, which sounds neat. Start each fight with a Beaver Den and 4 strength. Your health is decreased by 30. Benny always had a strong passion for wood, so after school he joined a group of traveling beavers to follow his dream of building dams. Increase block of wood items inside a small radius. Wood oil. That's what we get for winning the run. Beaver Dam. Uses up wood items to increase the block of dam by the value of your strength. You receive 1 strength each time it takes damage. Permanently increase health by 3 if it survives a fight. This sounds like a crazy character. This character sounds like they might be awful. I don't know. So, the wood... So this is like a hyper defense sort of build, I guess. And we want to get as much like wood-based blocking as we can, by the sounds of it. So this has 8 block now. So we just want to keep this thing alive, I suppose. Oh my god. Which looks a lot easier said than done, I'll admit. But we're up to 6 strength now, because it's taken damage. Which is... Oh, wow. Okay. And I gain permanent health every time the Beaver Dam survives. Oh my gosh. This is a lot to take in right away. Morningstar. Attacks the nearest enemy for dealing 100% of your block as damage. I don't have any block ever. Right? So that's useless. It seems completely useless. Can I confirm that? I need to read about the dam, I guess. I guess we skip it, because I don't think that would work. In theory, it would do 0 damage. In practice, I have no idea, but I'm just going off of the idea in my head, which could very well be wrong. And if I am wrong, then maybe I missed out on a great opportunity, I guess. Okay. Oh, we just barely missed him. Oof. Okay, so we're up to some pretty good attack value. I'm gonna try and grab one of these metal shields, just because I want to see where the block goes. I assume the block goes to me, right? Yeah. So that's no good. That's not what we want. The Beaver Dam is an interesting thing. It's very fragile, round to round, but the fact that it heals is pretty cool. Poison Dagger or Shuriken are both pretty okay. I could use some offense. 3 poison is or 5 poison. 5 damage and 3 poison, or just 5 poison. This takes advantage of our strength, so let's play around that. It's a pretty iffy one to grab. I don't think we're going to be going with a poison deck necessarily, but we'll see. Okay, so we got Catnip, increased damage done by your pet. My pet doesn't do any damage, but we did just take poison. Now we're getting more poison, so might be able to start playing around that. In theory, if I can get this sword on its own, which I was not able to do, I could have just killed him outright, but looks like that's not happening. Unless these daggers are enough, which they might be with the poison. We'll see. Oh, even without the poison. I always forget to calculate in strength. Strength is crazy. Strength do be kind of wild in this game. I mean, I guess, like, any sort of damage scaling in any video game tends to be really crazy when you've got, like, really small flat numbers that you're playing around. Remember that wood gets absorbed. So Magic Wand might be a really nice one to have kicking around. I think that that's a pretty reasonable play. And this looks like a pretty easy double pig in theory. Yes. That's very nice. Very nice. Now we have actually a little bit of money to work with. This is going to be an iffy one. Ugh. God damn it. It's okay. I think we've guaranteed that we're going to do 20 damage now. Because we're getting that one on its own. Is that worth it? Hard to say. But I'm going to say sure, why not? Let's try to start stacking some poison up, if we can. That would be great. So that puts us all the way up at 14 already. And we're going to be permanently dealing with thorns now, so I am perfectly okay with accidentally shielding ahead of using the poison dagger. Another dagger being a pain in the butt. Look at how much the poison's stacking up already. That's amazing. It's pretty incredible. I think that we've got a pretty easy time ahead of ourselves. Let's try out the wand, because I just want to see how it works. So I don't think I got healed for it. I think it just got absorbed. So this is basically all wooden objects are exactly the same value, based on what I just saw there. Let me check again, because I need to properly understand what's happening here. So I'm at 58 life, and I'm still at 58 life. So so we don't want any large wooden objects. The smaller, the better, I guess, is the answer there. So what do we have? Each time you dodge an attack, deal 10 damage to the attacker. That's kind of nice. Picky is great. Pincushion is whenever you take any damage or one remaining item from your deck is added to the machine. It's pretty decent, but I think Picky is just really strong. And if I wanted to buff anything, I mean, we're definitely doing poison-centric strategy right now. So we'll continue to play around that. I don't know how well this character is going to scale into the mid-game. They felt really strong so far. But I don't know. They seem like a strong defensive character. But offensively, they're very interesting too. Because, like, the better you're doing, they're almost win more. Because every time you do damage to the Beaver Dam, they get more strength. So, like, having a bunch of little daggers is great. And then we've also got the poison further augmenting that as well. Syringe is just a fantastic scaling method, as I've proven previous. But let's not do syringe this time, because we did syringe last time. I think we're gonna go gold dagger. I think magnet is in our future. Magnet's looking really, really good with this loadout. So we're probably gonna be playing around that in the very near future, if I had to guess. That dude's just friggin' dead. Pretty nasty damage coming the way of my poor Beaver Dam. Let's try to tank it up a little bit. Oh man, there's a lot of deeps. There's an awful lot of deeps. Thankfully, it looks like we're gonna be dishing it back out pretty well here. Might be able to get these 2 daggers. I'm perfectly happy to get a couple of these to heal the the old wood pile back up too. Okay. How much damage is this thing doing? Not very much is the answer. Not currently, at least. What a gross grab, but I guess it worked. And that's a full heal. 15 damage is like not enough for me to worry about. The Beaver Den's nice because I don't always have to block, especially now that it's getting up there in HP. The fact that it scales off of every successful fight is really crazy. Okay, so Ticking Bomb is amazing. It's just super strong for damage, but I'm a sucker for money. I'm addicted to getting the video game dollars. Gold Dagger's not going to be that helpful for now, but having Poison Dagger stacked up would be really good. We're a long way from Poison Dagger, or from Gold Dagger being really helpful, so makes more sense to just make our Poison Dagger super good for the time being. Look at that. Look at that. If I could solo grab the sword. I don't trust myself to solo grab the sword though. Let's just grab a bunch of daggers. It's good enough, especially with the poison. There we go. Okay. Got our piggy bank in there. Beautiful grab. Got a little bit of everything. And we're bypassing the spikes at just the right time, too. Okay. Definitely going to need to block up on our beaver dam. That was the time. That is so much poison. And so quickly, too. It's very helpful. Damn it. We're taking a little bit of spike damage there. So we don't really have any personal healing methods yet, which is most unfortunate. I would like to get something to help with that. Some sort of... because our health is quite low compared to other characters. And that is pretty problematic with all these, like, different forms of chip coming our way. It's rather unpleasant. That's for certain. I wish this healing rod actually healed me rather than just giving all the HP to the beaver dam. +3 poison all enemies. It's okay. I'm really looking to scale up with a magnet, though. Magnet is kind of the end-all, be-all, and then I can do the poison doubling later. If I want to go that line, I think that would make the most sense. And in the meantime, I should just try to ramp up as much as possible. I need, like, more defense, though. It's a very awkward situation. Wow, they full healed him. How dare they? How dare they do a full heal like that? Shenanigans. Let's get another bomb going. Turn after turn, they'll be dead now. But it's a ways away. They're just healing this turn, so I don't really have much to worry about. I can just fix up the beaver dam and start poisoning, I guess. There's not going to be too much purpose behind this extra bomb, but I guess there's no reason not to do a third one. Maybe, depending on how like the heal cycle goes, it'll be helpful. Here's the first bomb going off. And that might be the death of both of them. We'll see. Depending on how this grab goes. Double. Oh, there you go. It was enough. Credit card is anti-synergy, in my opinion, with what we've got. I'm a sucker for piggy banks. I don't care if they're good. They feel good. Money is nice. Smells like maple syrup. Does anybody know that like myth? Is it even a myth? I remember when I went out and bought my first computer. I went to the bank and I took all of my money out of my bank in $100 bills, and the car smelled like maple syrup because they just changed the currency over to like plastic, and like it's not in my head. I swear it was a real thing. But everyone's saying, like, no, that's not it. But just because it wasn't intended to smell like maple syrup doesn't mean it didn't smell like maple syrup, you know? It's crazy. Also, it's a great idea. Like, what? I don't know. Is it a great idea? I think it's a pretty good idea. I think it would be pretty cool if money smelled nice. Although you probably shouldn't be, like, sticking your nose anywhere near money at any time ever for, like, a bevy of reasons. There's so many reasons that's a terrible idea. Money very dirty. But, you know, still. It's a good idea. Okay, we've got bombs going for days, and I'm loving it. I'm loving having all these bombs going off. Just like clockwork. One after another. And we're up to 7 strength, too, which is pretty good. Oh, man. I think we got the kill here with the... Yeah, the poison's way too high. And not to mention, we managed to do enough damage without it anyway. Increase the damage done by pets. Our pet doesn't do any damage. We don't get to do this, but doubling the amount of poison we're applying every turn sounds amazing. Pachinko machine is literally worthless. We go anvil every time. The more I play this game, the more spiteful I feel toward the pachinko machine. Like, even though I've gotten a little bit better at successfully landing the pachinko machine and getting, like, whatever goodies are in it, it's just, like, trash 99% of the time. It's like, do I want bad, or do I want the thing that makes my life easier, making my life even easier? Because, you know, buffing the thing that you already have is really good, is what I'm trying to say. That's a lot of damage. Dude, I'm loving my beaver dam. It's amazing. Now I get why beavers live in dams. You defend it, and it defends you. It's crazy. Maybe. I wonder how much the property tax on a beaver dam would be. We get some decent strength scaling, so paperclip doesn't hurt. I kind of like paperclip here. We hit this chest. I crumbled it into dust. Okay. I don't know if there's, like, a way to tell if it's going to be a mimic or not. I don't know if there are mimics. I might just be making that up, but, you know, it pays to be safe around that thing. We've been using the bomb as, like, our primary damage source, so it makes sense to buff that up. And we're going to leave the golden dagger weak for as long as we can, because, you know, it's just not a priority. Increase the amount of items you can get dropped in the machine by 10, or heal 8 health if you kill an enemy with a crit. We do know crits, but Hoarder sounds scary. It sounds scary, right? Like, kind of bad? What if you get something buried and you can never get it again? I think that's really bad. I guess we'll take the critical healing. I don't know what scenario this would be good in. I want to take it because I want to see when it would be good. But I just can't think of when it would be good. Let's go ahead and take critical healing, and we'll try to do a crit focus, I guess. Even though that's pretty far off from what we're doing on this run. I think it's our best option overall. Oh, baby, all the money. All the money. You'll love to see it. Our beaver dam's going to be taking a little bit of damage here, if I had to guess. But doing okay. Doing okay. We got the 12 block. Oof. Oof, that hurt. Okay. It's not great. This gold dagger isn't going to do a damn thing, but I was more interested in the bomb anyway. I'm in it for the bomb. This is going to be a schmeedy one, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's one down. Oh, they can poison my dam? That seems rude. Just putting poison in my house? That's fricked up. That's pretty fricked up, man. I just realized we're gonna be bombing this bomb in a turn. That's fun. Here we go. That's one bomb. And we don't really need to worry too much about healing. Does this bomb everyone? It's just to the player. It's interesting. I guess we're getting blown up a little bit this turn. This is gonna suck if we can't kill him. I'm gonna hope that this is enough. Oh, baby. Oh, holy shit. That was almost a disaster. Holy cow, that was close. Alright. I think 2 piggy banks is the right amount of piggy banks. Do a couple rerolls. I like a strength ring. They're so tiny that they don't really negatively contribute in any way. They tend to be strictly a positive to have show up. Hoping to just knock this one dude out really fast, which is exactly what we managed to do. And I'm going to solo pick up this piggy because we've got the picky perk, which will double it. Beautiful. And I don't care about taking 22 damage. That's fine. That's totally fine. We can tank that for days. He's got the problem of... Oh my goodness. Sometimes I wish I could just tell the claw to be a little bit more gentle. Like, look at how belligerent this claw is sometimes. It's just like, really? You can't just calm down a little bit? You have to go all out every time? Oh, come on, dude. I wanted it. I wanted it. We didn't get it. No! just give me the damn piggy bank. I don't know what they're doing to me. I don't know what this is. Voidini. Oh, they're making it so I can't hit them with their evasion. Stop. Stop. You can't keep getting away with this. It's not a golden pig, it's a butter pig. There we go. Finally. Alright. You have 2 evasion, you're really cool and all that, but you literally can't kill me. Even if you tried. It's just impossible. Just give up hope. We've got all this money, and we're gonna use it to stab you. There we go. Poison bath bomb. I'm not interested in any of this. Antidote is tempting. Ugh. My biggest fear is taking damage as a backliner. I'll take it. I'll take it because I am afraid of that. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I'm weakening my deck by putting something so situational in it. But I'm hoping that it won't matter. I'm hoping that we're on the right track with our build anyway. Because, like, this is literally the poison boss here, so... If there was ever a time to take it, it was right then and there. Catch my ass being super greedy for Strength Ring when I should just be getting this really nice, juicy pickup of a bunch of attacks. Look at that poison stack up. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. You'll love to see it. Okay, they're only doing 10 damage. Which is not too bad. We can tank 10 damage. That's no biggie. I did not care at all about this shield, but I've got it now. Not gonna lie, I was trying to unbury the money. That's you caught me red-handed. That's what I was going for. I was going for the money. Okay. Come on, the money. Yes! Don't come on the money. Don't do that. We've been through this conversation already. God damn it. Okay. Go grab all... This thing's got to be doing some decent damage at this point, right? The paperclip. That's decent. Also, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but if you do picky the right way, like if you drop something and then you drop everything else like after it's already registered, the 2x, you get the damage bonus. Even though you dropped multiple things in, it still just counts it as 1. Which is a super sick tech. Getting that consistent sounds really hard. But also kind of badass if you can pull it off. kind of feeling the resilient. Bargain just feels like an end game kind of pick. This is the sort of thing that you want to do if you're going for like an infinite run. But we're not infinite Andes. We're focus-driven gamers looking for nothing but W's. And that is that. God damn, the poison is so good. Kind of a big fan. This is the first time I've played around it, and it has not led me astray. It's been really good. And I didn't think it was going to be. Poison in video games can be very hit or miss. Like, I think Slay the Spire might be the first game where poison was, like, truly amazing. There's probably other games where poison was truly amazing, but that's like the first one in like this sort of medium that jumps to mind immediately, where it's like, goddamn, you can't come up with a more ridiculous poison than that. The way it just rips into the enemy and one shot kills them after a while, and it's just an unavoidable thing. Another gold dagger would be kind of cute. We're definitely ramping up. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we double our... I hate both of these items. Magic wand is duplicated. Wow, 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 wow. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it turns out magic wand is not very good with Benny. It just doesn't do what I need it to do. 24 damage. This beaver dam's getting up there. I wonder how the infinite scaling works on stuff. I might have to try that out at some point. Like I said, ideally I'll be trying that out when there's like a more complete version of the game. Taking a little bit more damage. Definitely not pleasant. But we're okay for now. There we go. That's one plant frick dead. Let's see if we can't get our health back up. And then we're gonna try and farm the gold. 'Cause I do love gold. There it is. Hell yeah. All the money. We got Dosh here. Man, I haven't played Killing Floor in ages. That game's really fun. I feel like there's a lot of games that do what Killing Floor does better now. Primary example being like Helldivers being a really obvious one. Just being able to move around a much larger map. And have, like, even cooler crazy shit to use at your disposal. It's a pretty good time. Hopefully we can get the doubling potion. The strength doubling potion. That would be really nice. I think that would put a lot of work in for this class. That is... Look at how they tease me. Okay, let's try to grab this. I wonder if I could get spikes on my my beaver den. That'd be really good too. They're beating the shit out of my den, dude. I live there. You can't do that. Imagine if someone just came and started punching the side of your house. You'd be pissed. You can't get away with this. You're gonna have to pay for your sins. Alright, Magnet doing some stuff. Not as much stuff as I would like, but at least some stuff. Which is welcome. We've got a bomb going off this next turn. And that is a schmeedy grab. How'd you make 37 block happen? That's crazy. I wonder if that block was based on how much damage I did last turn. It's possible, I guess. I want to keep an eye on this paperclip damage. 45. Pretty good. If we get the doubling stuff going there, that's gonna go crazy. We don't need any more gold daggers. Let's do a reroll. Midas is good. I mean, it's just a really clean way of getting rid of fluff, and this is not a fluff deck. That's the main purpose of Midas, for me at least, is just removing all of the literal fluff from my deck. I can get rid of that. That is just a net positive for my deck, and maybe even society. I don't know. What do you think about the whole like strikes and blocks thing that exists in so many of these deck builder type games? Obviously, this is a very unique spin on it, so it's a little bit different from normal, but I think it's still like a valid thing to point out, that it's like the strike and block archetype that exists. I don't know. I've never really been a super big fan of them, but it does feel good when you get rid of them all, and then you have like nothing but like a cool deck left. But it makes me wonder if there should be like more ways to remove that sort of thing. That way you don't have to try and spend like half of your run dealing with a bunch of shit that you have to deal with every single run, you know? Okay. We're doing really good damage. Doing very solid damage. Let's see if we can sneak in there. Oh, I wanted to get my last little bit of gold out of there, but honestly, we did pretty well for ourselves. Can't complain too loud. Do a couple re-rolls. Not really seeing anything that I want here. Yeah, it's time for a skip. Time for a skipperino. Let's go ahead and do one of these. I haven't even seen all of these yet. What is this one? I guess oh, here we go. Perk. The thing that I'm doing, I can get an extra perk next time. Or we can retain block. That sounds really good. That sounds super, super ideal. Especially considering that I will very easily retain block, and any random block that goes onto my dam will be very happy about it regardless. I guess we'll go over here and go for the poison dagger. I was contemplating the best line here, and we lost the poison dagger. That's unfortunate. Oh shit, dude. It's not good. 22. Gotta do a fair bit of damage here. Lost our Midas early, which is unfortunate. But I guess it could be worse. It's a good amount of daggers, but it's not going to be enough to kill him, I don't think. Ouch. Oh my. This one's turning into a bit of a DPS race, and I'm a little bit afraid, because that's probably how future fights are going to look, or how future the boss fights and stuff are going to look, potentially. Is there going to be like a DPS race? Try to get some wood into my boy here. Here you go, Daniel. Hey, there we go. Let's see if we can do a little bit of this action. It's pretty good. Well, pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. Water bottle is a mistake, and forces your pets to attack the nearest enemy. Can my dam attack things? I don't think so. It doesn't have an attack stat. Maybe if I had some way to transfer strength onto it. I guess I could with like the vitamin thing and convert its shield into strength, but like that's a really inefficient way of attacking. So I'm gonna not do that, but I am going to point out the idea at the very least, because that seems kind of funny. Albeit probably not very good, but you know, funny is good in its own way. It's just a different kind of good. Okay, we're definitely bombing these guys. I don't know if the bomb's going to come into play, because we're doing pretty hefty damage with our strength scaling and whatnot. Like, look at that. We're already up to 10 strength. That's just silly. That is just silly right there. Hoping we can just rip through these guys. That's kind of what's happening. But we might be losing our dam here for the first time. I don't want it to happen, but it very well might. Okay, thank goodness. If we can do a run where our dam doesn't go down a single time, that I would consider that a big win. Giant win. Okay, more Midas is not really necessary. I don't know if this... I don't think this block would go on to my guy, so I don't think it's that helpful. Whetstone, we do have a good amount of metal, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let's take that. And let's go ahead and see what we got. Poison Grenade. Nope. Midas Plus. Sure. Come on, baby. Oh! I thought I had it that time. Trying to get better at this whole aiming thing. It's hard. Who would have thought? Who would have thought pachinko was hard? There we go. That didn't cost us too much. And then money time. Oh, not my finest pull, but honestly, we're pretty rich anyway, so it's not the biggest deal. Let's go ahead and ramp up. 4 strength is a lot. Large radius versus small radius. Let's upgrade these. I'm gonna just go ham. I think that's the play. We'll upgrade these now, but that's pretty much all the money I'm spending for the rest of the game, I think. All right, this is there's a lot to think about here. Interesting. I do think that the poison stacking is going to be very worthwhile. Yeah, we're already up to 8 strength. They heal after each attack. Holy cow. We're doing really good damage, which I am very in favor of. Love doing damage. Okay, that was terrible. That was really poor. Thankfully, at least it turned into block. Look at that strength scale up. You love to see it. I feel like everything is magnetized to everything right now. It's pretty wild. I'm gonna try and dig out the magnet on this side. Look at that. Oh my god, 24 block? Too bad the block doesn't stick. That's unfortunate. I wonder why it doesn't. I figured it would with the one modifier that we have, but apparently not. Okay. I'm trying my absolute best to dig out this magnet that's just completely covered in cash. But they're up to 40 poisons, so I don't even know if this is going to matter. I think they're kind of dunzo. Kind of doomed, and this is just a formality of me trying to make as much money off of Cthulhu as we can. Oh, is the poison going to cure? Wow, the poison doesn't even go onto the right thing? Lame. Alright. Well, I tried. I tried to get the money. First item each turn is used twice is just so damn good. It's just an absolute no-brainer every time you see it. Okay. Let's see how this damage... Oh no! I just got the whetstone! Oh my god, that's very sad. Okay. Let's see how this damage does. Oh, it's the first turn that does the triple, right? I love when all my items just combine into one giant item and I can't even grab any of them because the magnets are fucking dumb. It's great. I need like a gorilla grip friggin'... Do you see this? It's like not strong enough. It's not strong enough to grab this shit. My magnets are too powerful. Come on, get in there. Get in there, dude! I can't get out of the money! I'm gonna get blown up because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Alright. Come on. Give me the money. Yeah! Oh! We're rich, dude! Oh my god, that was a huge pull. I don't know how much money I just made off that, but it felt like a lot. It felt like a lot, and it looked like a lot. I love it. Just the big old ball of money. Okay. Yes! Yes! We pretty much exclusively earned money on that round, but who cares? Ooh, these are all getting buffed by the whatchamathing-it. So they're gonna be doing even more damage. It's pretty good. These are being buffed too. Let's see how much damage these are doing. It would almost be better if, rather than just increase the damage of metal items inside by in a large radius by 5. So it's just a flat +5. It's a little weird that it's just a flat +5, but I guess that makes it more balanced, maybe. I wonder how that works on defensive things, or if it does at all. I don't know. Do a couple rerolls here. Take a strength ring. Why not? Why is this one yellow? Oh, because I was mousing over it, that's why. I guess that makes sense. I suppose that makes sense. Okay, hear me out. Oh, I wanted to triple the piggy bank. Instead, we got an piggy bank. That's lame. Super duper lame. Hopefully we can get this golden dagger in there. Just one-shot somebody for 50 damage. Not too bad. I feel like right now, the absolute best build in the game is just be the money guy build. And, like, I don't really have much of a problem with that, because that kind of fits my general playstyle of any video game ever anyway. Especially when we can do that. Goddamn, dude. That's a lot of money right there. We don't need any of this. Stop trying to sell me on credit card. I'm just going to use my debit card and never ever have credit, because I'm never going to be able to afford a home anyway. Don't take advice from me. And don't take any monetary advice from me ever. That's the only piece of advice I'm willing to give, is don't take my advice. Okay, let's grab this. We doubled our antidote. Feeling extra antied now. Okay, yeah, no, we'll just take away the Midas. That's good. Really good round there by me. Just optimum play, really. At the end of the day. Couldn't have fathomed a better turn. Okay. That looked pretty good. The nice part about this game is that they let you make a mistake sometimes, and you don't automatically lose. That was a thing that happened to me a lot in Peglin, is sometimes you'd, like, make one bad play, you pick, like, one item, enter into a fight that you had no control over, and you just automatically lose. I think the thing that makes Peglin super dynamic is also one of its biggest weaknesses. And I don't think this game struggles with it the same way. I think it has other struggles, but it definitely is pretty cool. I think Paperclip's pretty great. I think the size of it is one of the things that I appreciate about it the most in this deck, where my gold daggers are huge and stuff. Oh my god. Those guys just both got one hit. That's crazy. What was that? Oh my god, the worst pull of the night. That was like the claw equivalent of a gutter ball in bowling. Except worse. Okay, we're up to 325. I think we've got enough magnets. Yeah, we're just skipping. By the way, there's inevitably going to probably be a couple people questioning why I don't just like go and do the last boss, because I've probably got the win already or whatever. There's two reasons, but the reason number one is I like to get really, really strong and just see how far I can push the game in my favor. And part of doing that is like full clearing, obviously. And the other part of it is, you know, it's a video game. we're goofing around. Why not? Why not just make the cool stuff happen? Okay. I want money. It's really hard to get the money because it's all. Oh my god, not like this. Okay. We skip in here. We're closing in on just like full skip territory, I think. This very well might be the strongest run I've had of my 3 successful runs so far. Which is kind of crazy because I felt incredibly overpowered in all of those runs as well. But in this run, I don't even have to worry about defense anymore because my Beaver Dam has managed to survive every combat and has gotten so strong that I don't have to defend anymore, and just like whatever accidental piece of wood I end up picking up just heals it to the point where I can't take damage. And there were some enemies that were like trying to get around me, but I feel like we're past all of them now, and they can't do anything. And like I said at the very beginning, this character has a very much a win more design, where like when they start to win, they just continue winning harder and harder. And that's kind of what we're experiencing now. Holy Shield is just really, really good. I think it's a worst case scenario item that I'm very happy to have. So we will hold on to that. Let's see if we can gather some goodies. I'm so desperate for the gold, even though I've got so much. You can never have enough gold, though, right? Because it's just infinite damage scale. Why wouldn't I want more gold? I wonder if there should be some sort of like inversion on the gold effect, so that way maybe you don't always want to have a lot of gold. Like maybe you could have like a gold poisoning effect, or even like an ascetic, where you get some sort of benefit for maintaining under a certain amount of gold. That could be kind of cool. Because there needs to be some sort of counterbalance to the ridiculous gold generation strategies that seem to just be very, very abusable at the current state of things. These magnets are so dumb. These magnets are so dumb. Oh my gosh. Also, just like picking up the gold sword just kind of auto kills everything. It's pretty great. Pretty darn good. We're up to 416. I don't know when my like gold lust will be satiated, but maybe like 500. I don't know. Maybe 800. We'll find out. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll never find out. Oh man. Okay, let me get in here. The annoying thing about the magnets is that like if you don't get the perfect grab, you can't like yoink all of the gold. You have to get it like all at once. Okay, that guy exploded. Now this guy exploded. Come on, baby. No, I probably killed him, didn't I? Oh, damn it. The gold. The delicious gold. To 444. Do I want to get rid of anything in my deck? I think that this character actually really appreciates having like the shitty strikes and shields. Like obviously for different reasons. Like they're both good, but not for their normal purposes. Like, the gold is good, or the little daggers are good because they stack up my my poison really fast, and they get positively affected by the whetstone, which are two pretty darn good reasons to hold on to them. While the shields are obviously my regen for the beaver dam, because I haven't bothered getting any other wooden items, because it's already the perfect wooden item. It's not like it increases its power based on rarity or anything like that. So there's no reason to concern myself with getting any fancier wooden items. So yeah, with that logic, we're not going to go into the shredder room. I don't think there's anything here that I really care to shred. I think we're doing just fine, and we can upgrade a couple things. Strength getting doubled is cool. That's good. This good. And there we go. Our deck's literally perfect. We don't need to worry about anything else. Hello, last boss. Sucks to be you. Prepare to die. Alright. Not my finest first hit, but that's okay. We'll cook. We will cook. Sadly, all this block is just gonna go away. It doesn't work like that, as much as I wish it did. Here we go. Big poison stack. That's pretty nice. I think that whetstone increased the damage of the bomb. That's interesting. Okay. So I am taking backline damage like that, which is rather scary. I'm not a fan of that. Come on, double O, baby. There it is. He's dead so fast. Alrighty, there it is. Beautiful. Alright, well that's my third win. So GG. Hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully that puts me in for some keys or whatever. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Have a good one.